And so we just want to be transparent and let you know what we know at this hour. Again, very fluid situation. You see the law enforcement there out on the interstate in Dallas, Texas. Also law enforcement combing a big chunk of downtown Dallas. The buses and the trains, the rail service has been halted in downtown Dallas at this hour. They are still looking for the possibility of other suspects and the possibility of a bomb. And we're talking to Ishmael De Jesus now, who has been holed up in his hotel at one point, hiding in the basement of the hotel, and now has been allowed into his room, and at one point also going to speak to Dallas police. What's going on with you now, Ishmael? Was that Andre? That
right
was
now
Andre
we're
Felix.
just in our
That was Andre
room.
Felix before. Stand by, Ishmael. Sorry, pardon me. I'm getting my guests confused here. That was Andre Felix before. Ishmael, what's going on with you? Pardon me.
I'm sorry?
What's going on with you, Ishmael?
Right now we're just in our hotel room right now. Well, everyone is here. Honestly, I got up from the bed. I just went outside and saw this man clear as day, shooting around aimlessly. It was complete mayhem. There was people running all over the intersection. Honestly, I don't know how there was any more dead bodies out there. But I can confirm as well that man that was shown on that picture here on CNN was not the guy that I filmed shooting there on the ground.
So you have video of someone shooting, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's put it up and then we'll talk. Let's play it.
Okay. Shooting all into the intersection over to the right side. There was a big parking lot full of people as well. Shot into that parking lot. See that pillar on the right to him. There was an officer came up there and shot 3 or 4 times in the back after trying to engage the assailant by himself. I do have another video.
Bro, my God, what is going on? Right there, man.
Okay, again, so Ishmael, this is a guy that you see at the center of your screen, right? It's kind of hard to tell. The guy you see at the center of your screen is the shooter?
Yes.
Sort of between the two poles, if we can...
Yeah, he's in between those two pillars.
Okay. Does he appear? No. What are we seeing here? Or were there other officers engaging him?
No, there was just one single officer came across Elm Street from the parking lot, came by himself, hid behind one of the pillars. The assailant was facing to the left in the video, and he wasn't able to hit him. So the assailant then turned around, opened fire, and fatally shot the officer. And it was devastating to watch. So,
My God, what's going on?
Okay, if you're just joining us, Ishmael De Jesus is on the phone now, shot video of the shooter. And let's re-rack this. Ishmael, don't go anywhere. This is very important. We're going to play it from the beginning. Again, this is very graphic. But we want you to watch it. Here it is.
That's really hard to watch, I do want to say, that, this is a really, really unfortunate event, and I really don't think that, social equality should be dealt in this manner. I know I'm live, and I just want to put that out there. It's my personal opinion. I don't think this was the best way that this community can make a point for their movement. I'm all for social equality, protest, freedom of speech, but this was not the way to do it. This was truly, this was a tragedy. This is nothing less than a terrorist attack, honestly. I mean, that's my personal opinion. I know.
No, listen, you're free to say that. That's your opinion. And having shot this video, I just want you to walk us through it again, because it's not shot in the format that would make it clear on television. So explain to our viewers what we're seeing, how close to the officer, where the shooter was, where the officer was.
Okay. Basically, came out to the balcony. I did hear some popping sounds. I did think it was fireworks at first. Came out. Man had a rifle, an AR-15, clear as day. Pretty big magazine. And you can see towards the end of the video here, he goes ahead and drops a few mags. So
this is him behind the railing. This is him behind the railing next to the column, correct?
Yes, this is him right here to the right of that white pillar. Shooting to the left, goes ahead, turns around, shoots to the right, shoots on the other side of the pillar. He was shooting at something and aiming at somebody. Then he, turned around, checked his back, make sure there was no one coming. But the officer did come across the right side of the screen to that pillar to the right and try to take him one-on-one in a firefight, and it didn't end very well, and it's just very tragic.
And that's the officer getting shot right there?
No, I didn't get a video of the officer getting shot. That is the officer down right there. It was it looked like an execution, honestly. He stood over him after he was already down, shot him maybe 3 or 4 more times in the back. So at that point, I didn't know if he was confirmed dead or anything, obviously, but he was down for about 5 more minutes until anybody can come get to him.
How far away from the suspect were you, and how clearly could you see him?
I don't know, maybe about 50 yards.
What did he look like?
Honestly, in the video, I don't know the exact skin color. I can't, throw that out there, but he did have some tactical pants on. He had a tactical green shirt on. I honestly don't know what race he was. I can't, just throw out a race out there. But it did look planned. I mean, he just parked and he knew where to stand and opened fire. He had ammo ready. He was ready to go.
Is this his car with the flashers?
Yeah, that's his Chevy Tahoe right there. It's a late model Chevy Tahoe. So he just got out of there, walked over to the pillar, put a magazine in, was ready, and started firing.
And where did he go afterwards? Did he drive away in the car?
No, afterwards what he did, after he killed the policeman, he walked over to the right, towards the right of the screen, around the corner, and went up, he went west down Elm Street towards El Centro College, down that alley over there. So after that, I just got live on Facebook and was just going on from there. I didn't get anything else. I didn't get them on video.
Was he standing over? Was it execution style?
I would say so. When he shot the officer at first, the officer was clearly down, was already, he was already done, and stood over him again and just popped another 3-4 rounds into him, and it was honestly very, very just disturbing to watch.
I mean, it's just unbelievable that you caught this on videotape, and I'm sure it was just a surreal moment for you.
Yeah, it was really troubling. You know, I came away to did a little staycation, had a few days off, and wanted to relax and going tomorrow morning to work. I was hoping get a good night's rest, and something like this happened. It was definitely troubling.
Yeah. So you said, and I'm gonna read what you said to our producers, okay, and then you can also walk me through it.
Okay.
You're staying at a hotel downtown. I don't want to say what hotel you're staying at. Don't say that.
Okay.
You heard the shooting. You started filming. You said the shooter had lots of 30-round magazines, correct?
Yeah. I mean, that's my guesstimate. They weren't short mags. They were definitely high capacity magazines.
So many that you say they were falling out of his pockets?
Yeah, he dropped about 2 of them. You can see at the end of the video, he dropped 2 of them coming out of his pocket. He did have multiple pockets. You can't see in the resolution of the video, but he did have about 3 or 4 pockets coming down the front of his pants.
You said it looked like he was wearing body armor.
Yeah, he did definitely look like he was wearing something underneath his shirt. The police officer did shoot him in the back, but it did not faze him. It really, literally, he just turned around and shot the officer like nothing ever happened. So I can only assume there, unless he was a really, really big guy, that he had some kind of body armor on underneath that T-shirt.
You said that you watched an officer sneak up behind the shooter and then watch the shooter turn around and shoot the officer multiple times.
Yes, sir. Yeah. He came up behind this the right pillar, the pillar just to the right of him, and was hiding with his back to the pillar. Turned around, shot about 3 shots, maybe hit him with 1. The assailant turned right around, came around the corner. The officer thought he came around the other side of the pillar. That's when he caught the officer from the back and shot the officer.
At first, you say the guy was shooting wildly. Was he just shooting randomly, or was he aiming directly for that officer?
When I stepped out to the balcony, he was shooting into the intersection, shooting into a parking lot. But then he directed his fire. Obviously, some police officers were on the corner over there on the left side of the video, and he started directing his fire that way. So maybe he was trying to get commotion going for to get the cops' attention. That's all speculation, obviously, but that's what I gathered from it.
And how long before other officers showed up? Other officers showed up to help, correct?
Oh, it was quick. I would say about after the shooting started, maybe about 2-3 minutes, honestly, if that.
Unbelievable. If you're just tuning in, I'm on the phone with Ishmael De Jesus. He was in a hotel across from where one of the officers was shot. He's on the phone with us live, and you see his video up there now, and he's describing to us what happened.